Looking for something crunchy, a little spicy, a little sweet? Check out the Shrimp in a Blanket coming up on Cooking Class for the Working Class. Amaze yourself and your friends. Check out how easy it is to make on Culinary 101. Hey there, I'm Chef John, and I'm a real-life working professional chef. And this is Cooking Class for the Working Class, Culinary 101.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Cooking Class for the Working Class. Chef John here. And today I'm going to twist things up just a little bit. We're going to have a bit of an Asian influence on the cooking videos. So today I'm going to be rolling up some super Dai.I.I shrimp into spring roll wrappers. And they're going to be laced with a little bit of orange horseradish sauce. So without any further ado, let's get cooking. Okay, for these shrimp spring rolls, what we're going to do, we bought these humongous, these are U10 shrimp. That means there's under 10 per pound. And there's actually, I think if we count them, there's like 8 per pound. And these actually have the head on them still. So what we're going to do is clean these up, and then we're going to rinse them off, and then we're going to prep them with the skewer and then roll them up. Got some shredded carrots, some snow peas, some Napa cabbage, of course our wonderful spring rolls, which we can get at any of your Asian markets. And then we've also got some of our key ingredients with all the Asian infusion we're going to be doing. We got fish sauce, sesame oil, a dark soy sauce, and a light soy sauce. So taking all these ingredients, we're going to just start getting them prepped and rock and roll. All right, so like I mentioned before, I bought these shrimp fresh and they happen to have the head still on them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean them up, and I'm going to take leave the tail on, but we're going to take the heads off. So there's no real easy or fun way to do this other than just go ahead and do it. So what I do is pull the head off, and then I take it and flip it over, and then grab all those little legs and just spin that right around the top. I'm taking the shell and winding it around the back of the shrimp. Okay, so what that does, now I've got the clean shrimp with the little piece of the tail still on it, and then that's going to help, that's going to be what we hold on to when we roll it up. Let's do it one more time. Okay, there's the shrimp. Get rid of that head. Grab the little legs. Wrap it around. Okay. Now we've got a clean shrimp as far as the shells go, okay? And I'm saving these shells. All these shells and these little heads, I'm going to be making a sauce out of that. So that's for a whole nother video. We won't even worry about that. So now I just take a sharp knife, any knife will work. And what we're going to do is, this is called deveining. All right, very important. We got to take the inner, it's basically removing the guts of the shrimp, okay? And again, there's no real easy or fun way to do this, or pleasant, but you want to make sure you get it all out nonetheless, okay? Now, I didn't go all the way down. I didn't butterfly this shrimp. All I did was kind of take the vein out, okay? And I did that for a reason, because what I want to do is I'm going to be rolling these up kind of like an appetizer, so I don't really want them to be butterflied. All I'm going to do is season them, and then I'm actually going to put a little bit of the sauce inside of them, and then we're going to roll them up so you can see that, okay? Like that. And I already have these already cleaned, and I've rinsed these off, so I'm just going to rinse these two off and add them to our pack, and we're going to take it to the next step. All right, so what I have here, this is part of what I'm going to call the filling, but it's also technically the dipping sauce for the shrimp spring roll. So what I have is some orange marmalade, and this is just prepared horseradish, okay? I have probably 1 whole teaspoon in there to about 3 tablespoons of the orange marmalade. So this is something that's totally going to be your preference, because we all know with horseradish it can be a sinus cleaner if you put too much in it. But my wife and I, we really like spice, and we particularly like a little kick when it comes to this sauce in particular. So I've added that much, and you can see how it's all blended together. And what we're going to do is put that inside the shrimp and then roll it up. All right, so what I've done, I've taken the spring rolls out of the wrapper, and I'm keeping them on top of the wrapper because Just like when you work with egg roll skins, you want to keep these moist. Okay, but I just wanted to show you how I'm peeling them off. So I'm kind of getting these ready to roll and stuff. And then I'm going to put them on to a wet or damp paper towel. And I'm going to cover that with another damp paper towel because you want to keep them moist. But I just wanted to show you how to peel these off because it can get a little tricky. And again, you want to keep them moist. If you let them sit on the counter, they get dried out and then they break up right before your very eyes. Kind of like a piece of like paper or parchment paper. It just gets brittle. And next thing you know, you're not rolling, you're crumbling. Okay, so I'm separating it. And just go easy with it. You know, give it a little love. Pull it right off. And it'll come right off. Nice and easy. And they're very delicate. And this is the difference between the spring rolls and the egg rolls. These skins are very delicate. And I think they get a little, or not a lot crispier. And they're just crunchy and they're delicious. And they make incredible appetizers. Look at that. Boom. Take it right off. Take a couple more off to show you. Pull it right off. And I'm tugging on this pretty good. So but just be gentle but firm with it. Okay? Just show it the love. And it'll come right off for you. Okay? Alright. And again, I'm covering that up with another wet paper towel. And that's how we're going to work with these. Alright, so what I've done, I've gone ahead and I've just lined these shrimp up because we're going to get them ready to roll. And all I'm going to do is take a little bit of Old Bay and just dust very, 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 very lightly. And again, when I work with seafood, especially shrimp, I like to just get a little hint, just a hint of Old Bay spice. And it really covers all bases. It's got salt in it, it's got your pepper, the whole 9 yards, and it just gives you that seafoody type flavor. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of the orange marmalade, the orange horseradish marmalade, and I'm just going to put a little bit in each one, okay, just a touch. Again, don't forget, this is the sinus cleaner. Alright, and then again, these are made for dipping, so this isn't meant to be like a stuffing, okay? Alright, now we've got that ready to roll, so let's get our wrappers ready and we're going to roll them up. Alright, so I've gone ahead and I've taken these spring roll wrappers out, and I'm going to just, I cut them in half diagonally, and I'm just going to brush them with a little of the egg wash. That's just a cracked egg is all it is. And this acts like the glue. You can see how sticky it is. Okay, and this is going to be what holds the wrapper to the shrimp. And I'm going to do 2 at a time because I cut it in half, so that's going to allow me to do 2. All right, you want to work quick because these little these skins get dried out very quickly. Okay, so now we've got that. I'm going to turn it on its angle like that. I'm going to put the shrimp in. I'm going to put the tail all the way towards the end. Okay, so a little bit here, and I'm just going to roll it up. Okay, basically keeping it tight. Okay, and when you get down to about that end right there, you can go ahead and fold it over. Fold it over again and roll it up. Let's hit it with a little bit more egg wash. Okay, and there we got our shrimp and pastry. It's a spring roll wrapper, and I'm going to put that onto a wet cloth also. So let's do that again. I'm going to set it towards the end, leaving that tail out because that's what's going to be what we're going to hold on to it with. And just try to keep it tight and roll it right up. Okay, a little bit of egg wash, roll it up like that, down like that. That's what locks it in. A little glue, roll them over. Okay, and that glue is going to hold it together. You'll see when we fry it up. All right, let's do a couple more. All right, so there we have it. We've got our shrimp with orange horseradish spring rolls. Okay, these are going to be an excellent appetizer, and they are ready to take a nice hot bath in the wok. All right, so we've got our hot oil at 350 degrees, so we're going to go ahead and put our shrimp spring rolls right into the hot oil. I'm going to kind of hold them for a second just so they don't drop to the bottom and stick to the bottom of the pan. Okay. These are kind of skinny, so I think I can get all these into this oil. These are going to cook quick now. So as soon as you put them in the oil, you want to just kind of make sure that they're not sticking to the bottom. Just kind of loosen them up. And you don't want them to stick together either. So I've got my thermometer set at 350. And these are going to cook so quick. All right, and they're going to be so crispy and so crunchy and so delightful. It's going to be unbelievable. Okay, so these shrimp are looking good. All right, and we've maintained that temperature right at 350 degrees, so we know that they're at temperature. So just let them drain for a second. Get them onto hot with a dry paper towel. And look at this. They almost present themselves. Somebody's going to have a great dinner tonight. I wonder if that's my wife Pepper. So look at that. And there we have it. We've got our hand-rolled shrimp spring rolls with an orange horseradish glaze inside. Now you're going to take these and put these on a plate. Everybody's going to think you ordered these from the restaurant. So without any further ado, let's do the fun part, the plate up. All right, so here what I got is a little bit of that shredded Napa cabbage, and as I mentioned earlier, we're going to make a little bit of a little refreshing salad to go as like a garnish. And I got some more of the veggies that we julienned up. Okay, and all we're going to do, real simple and easy. This is a sesame Oriental Asian vinaigrette dressing. Okay, it's literally soy sauce, sesame oil, some garlic, and a little Chinese cooking wine. Okay, and you can season this up, and a little bit of brown sugar also. You can season this up any way that you like, but I just whisk this together real quick, and all I'm going to do is turn that onto the greens right there. Just mix it together real quick. And again, this is designed to be just a little garnish that goes with the egg rolls, and voila, you got instant Asian tossed salad. Okay. There we go. Okay, so to plate the shrimp up, and we're going to have some fun now. What I have here is the orange horseradish sauce, which we made earlier. And we're just going to put these in these little tiny serving dishes. My wife is so proud of these little dishes, you have no idea. And it looks really cool as well. We're going to take that off. Next, we're going to take our Asian slaw that we made. Okay, just a little bit of that. A little bit goes a long way. I'm just going to put a little tiny pile right in the center. Just a little bit now. This is just to add a little bit of added texture, a little flavor, and a little crunch to the dish. All right, now we're going to put our shrimp on there. You can arrange these any way you like. I'm going to set this up. It's going to be a platter for two. Okay. And depending on how many shrimp you can kill, that's how many shrimp go on it. There's four. And we're going to leave it at that. We got our two little dipping sauces. And then we have our shrimp spring rolls with orange horseradish sauce and an Asian slaw ready to go. And this is going to be an appetizer for two people. So without any further ado, enjoy. So there we have it, folks. we've got hand-rolled shrimp spring rolls with an orange horseradish sauce, and that's served with an Asian slaw. And hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget, give me a big thumbs up, like, subscribe to my channel, and don't ever forget, eat well, be well, and God bless.